Today is our very first award that we're giving for a Community Service Award for MyStaffordSprings. Every month we're going to be having and asking you to send in requests of who should be chosen as the Community Service Award for Stafford Springs and people who live in our residence and in our town. Today we have some very special guests. We have Senator Guglielmo and we have State Rep Penny Bacchiacchi. And this month, November 2011, our very first recipient is Kim Milikowski from Express Verizon Wireless. And a few things that she does in our community is they have a farm up at their house that they've opened up, and they had a farm day, and they had many people from the residents of Stafford and all around coming in and actually donating money, which ended up going to
Stafford Animal Control.
Stafford Animal Control, which raised how much?
A little over $2,000.
A little over $2,000 just on that day. She does an awful lot for the Stafford Rotary Club also. She's constantly being involved. She's also teamed up with us here at Paradiso Insurance to help out HVCC and also the community center that gives out food at the food pantry.
Right.
Safenet Ministries, sorry about that, who does a great job in helping our community. So today's recipient in the month of November 2011 is Kim Milikowski.
Thank you. Thanks.
What we'd like to do is just ask Tony to say a few words and also Penny to say a few words. And we're hoping people, what we're going to do is put down at the bottom here an email address so that whoever you think in the community of Stafford Springs or a resident of Stafford Springs that you feel deserves this award, please make sure you send it in. Tony, would you like to?
Sure. Try to keep my phone quiet. Which I got from Kim, by the way.
Thank you.
Thought a little commercialism.
Yeah.
Sure. Right.
Doesn't hurt.
No, you know, in communities like ours and all across New England, volunteerism is what makes the difference. I mean, you know, in the United States, I've been fortunate to travel a little bit, and nowhere in the world do they do volunteerism like we do in the United States. Nowhere. And New England's probably the best in the country. So it's pretty special. And I guess we got a pretty good example of that during the October snowstorm.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, you saw people come out, and I have 13 towns. I have probably 6 of them that were hit. Stafford was exemplary in what we did with the storm shelter, with the volunteers that came out. And Kim's a perfect example of that, because I've been on a board with Kim. We were on the board over at Safenet Ministries, and she is one of the most thorough people, prepared for every meeting. No, it's true, and that is absolutely a fact. And I think that just she treated the volunteer activity like it was her own business, serious business. Looked at the balance sheet and actually discovered some problems, which you know, so you have to know those things. So I think she's a perfect recipient for the first one, and I wanted to congratulate her.
Thank you so much.
Now we're going to move to Penny, and she has a little award.
Sure. First, I want to say thank you to Chris Paradiso and Paradiso Insurance and your team, Chris, here at MyStaffordSprings.com. I think what you're starting to do, which is really put a focus and a spotlight on some of the great people who live and work and volunteer here in Stafford. It's an important recognition, not just for Kim today here and the others who received the recognition, but the word gets out around town that we notice what you're doing. And other people notice what you're doing, and that is a great feeling, you know, within our community. I really haven't gotten as far. Like Tony said, he's traveled. I was born at Johnson Memorial Hospital, 0.4 miles from here, and 50 years later, I'm down here. But that's partly because, like everyone in the room, I know what a gem Stafford is.
Yeah.
And to have people like Kim here and others who are going to receive the award, it just continues to make our small town the great place that we call home. So I'm happy to be here,
Yeah.
Great,
happy
thank you.
to be a small part of this recognition. And I'm just going to read what Tony and I have come up with for you, Kim. It's the General Assembly official citation. Be it hereby known to all that the Connecticut General Assembly hereby offers its sincerest congratulations to Kim Milikowski in recognition of your receipt of the 2011 MyStaffordSprings Community Service Award. It is with gratitude that we join to acknowledge your significant support and fundraising efforts for organizations including Stafford Canine and the HVCC Food Pantry, as well as your pivotal contribution to the Connecticut Children's Hospital Reverse Trick or Treat Program and Winterfest. Thank you for sharing your time, talents, and countless volunteer hours towards the betterment of the lives of so many. The entire membership extends its very best wishes on this memorable occasion and expresses the hope for continued success. It's signed by the President Pro Tem and the Speaker of the House and the Secretary of State. So congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks.
What would you like to say?
I'd like to say that I've been a part-time resident of Stafford for the past 9 years, and I'm looking forward to being a full-time resident for many years in the future. I grew up in Manchester, and Stafford's a great town. Manchester's a big town, but I love the small town feel, and just love the people here and feel at home. So, very happy to be here, and thank you for the award. Thanks for doing this, Chris.
Congratulations.
Very good.